Hey everybody, hi. It is 8:15. I look exact when it's exact on something. Okay, it's 8:15 p.m. on Friday. What is today? The 26th, June 26th. And it's been about a week. Hi, it's good to see you. So I've been scrambling to get new songs from, I've got all these songs from my old copyright tapes. And I got some issues with some of them because I wrote them when I was 29, 30. Hi, Elena says hi. 29, 30. So I've had some changes in perspective since then. But anyway, I've got 4 of those songs today. Plus I'll read 5 ghazals from my book and an excerpt from Stay With God, the epic poem of love by Francis Brabazon. And I want to start with a little introduction. 1981, you could say I'd spent about 10 years of my life. Well, I started out like as a teenager, wanted to be the next Beatles, you know. And then somewhere along the way, I spent about 10 years of my life dedicating my music to spiritual service and making a contradiction or distinction in my mind between, you know, God songs and other songs. Yeah, imagine that. So in 80 and 81, I was coming out of that, and I was really writing whatever was in my heart. And of course, in 81, there was a lot of stuff about fame, you know. There was the movie Fame and the TV series Fame, and everybody was talking about fame, and there were songs, and I had a dream about a flying saucer that was coming to me. I had just written a song, and this flying saucer was getting closer and closer and closer, and it said, when it got close, it said Capitol Records. And when there was another part of the dream with someone like Frank Sinatra cartoon singing, but it was kind of neat. So I took it to Capitol Records. I got it recorded, took it to them the next day. 6 p.m. I got there, and some guy was leaving the offices to use the restroom and come back, and he said he would take it for me. Turns out he was the head of A&R for Capitol. I was really excited. It didn't go anywhere, but I was excited. And sometime else in 81, I brought one of my songs to Arista Records for Barry Manilow. And I tried to get one to Willie Nelson. Anyhow, somewhere in that whole period, I wrote this song. And my music is not about being rich and famous, but it was certainly on my mind at the time. So this song is called This Could Be It. Woo! And let me make sure, yep. This could be it. This could be the break I've been waiting for. This could be it. This could be the key to that one golden door, the one I've been waiting for. This could be it. This could be it. Hacking around, doing our jobs, never really doing what I want to do. Waiting for that one break to come on through. After turning so many useless knobs, and this could be it. This could be the break I've been waiting for. This could be it. This could be the key to that one golden door, the one I've been waiting for. This could be it. This could be it. Keeping it alive in a world so cold. I just wouldn't listen when they said you can't. Let them go on, let them rave and rant. I'll turn my music into mountains of gold. And this could be it. This could be the break I've been waiting for. This could be it. This could be the key to that one golden door. The one I've been waiting for. This could be it. This could be it. They tell me I'm crazy, but I don't care. I know what I've got and I got it to give. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna live in a world filled with music and beauty so rare. And this could be it. This could be the break I've been waiting for. This could be it. This could be the key to that one golden door. The one I've been waiting for. This could be it. 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 So that's a bit of a change of pace for these live streams. Oh, by the way, this is an anniversary. This is my 50th live stream since I began on March 26th. And I actually want to give a big shout out to Elizabeth Chapin Carpenter. I hardly knew her music at all. I didn't even like her name because I thought she was picking it to sound like Harry Chapin and Karen Carpenter. I didn't know anything about her. But she started doing live streams of her songs around the middle of March with COVID hitting, you know. And I was so touched, not only by the beauty of the songs, but by all the love in what she was doing, that I was impelled from inside to start these live streams. And today is the 50th. So I've shared about 150 of my songs since then, and poetry and everything else. And I feel very, 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 very grateful for having that push. You know? So the next thing I'm going to read from Stay With God, stanzas 76 and 84 to 88. Hold on a second. Oops. I drop it in my pick, Albert. Oops. And I have just put my pick underneath the floorboard. Whoops. Hold on. I got another pick. Okay. So, that was a line from a Simon and Garfunkel song that was a takeoff on Dylan. And he said, I lost my harmonica, Albert. Anyway, never mind. So I'm going to read one stanza and I'm going to skip a whole bunch because it's very densely about the Odyssey of Homer. And I'd have to read all the footnotes to you for it to make sense to you. So I'm going to skip that part. It's beautiful, beautiful, but I'm going to skip it for that reason. So now. Up to now, Baba, apart from the training of your close... up to now, Baba, apart from the training of your close disciples, your work had been with the children of the world. Tell now, author of worlds and singing, of your work for the next 10 years with the children of God, who have given up the toys of guns and rackets, and have turned their backs on the world jungle and its beasts, and have come out into the open spaces of spirit, the wide plains and the mountain passes of consciousness, where their only playfellow is God. And these are the musts. They're known in India. They're God intoxicated. They've gotten lost on the inner planes of consciousness. They seem to be mad, but the true master can tell that they have just become absorbed in the higher planes and of their love for God. So I'm going to skip ahead to where he says, The children of men seek out pleasant sceneries to build their houses. The children of God dwell in despised places or by shelterless roadsides. Their abodes and support are a challenge to their beloved, and their beloved accepts the challenge. Yes, you with me? And their beloved accepts the challenge. For what mother or sweetheart can bear to see her child neglected or her lover in want? And charges their souls with his fellowship, and sustains their bodies against rain and cold, and protects them from contagion. The path to God lies through 6 ascending planes of consciousness. On each plane, fresh glories are unveiled to the traveler, and new hardships await him. On each plane, an annihilation and an abiding, and imagination fond man of arrival at the goal, until, by the Master's grace, he arrives at the goal, which is the goal wherein he is drowned of the world and himself, and abides in himself as God. When the pilgrim arrives on the first plane, he is temporarily lost in bliss. If he overcomes this delusion, he advances to the second plane of light. On the third, body and world are lost and God's power gained, but not used. On the fourth, he may use it or not. If not used, he comes to the 5th plane. If ill used, he falls. But if for good, to the strict 6th plane straightly comes to constant sight of God, and enjoys and suffers love, until by love this last illusion vanishes. Those who traverse this path with a perfect master as their guide Those who traverse this path with a perfect master as their guide are called salics, or balanced. They are children whose hands their father takes on an excursion, showing them those things most good for them, and brings them home to sleep awaking of themselves in reality. Those who by a ray of his grace find the path are musts. Infinitely more blessed are they than men, albeit they are children wandering alone in the sun, amazed. It was to these that Baba now devoted himself. Up to now, apart from his chosen disciples, he had been a stranger among strangers. For although the world is of him and by him, the world is stranger to him, and he is a stranger in the world. And here Francis quotes the Prophet Muhammad, "I am as a man who ties up his horse under a tree and goes to sleep, and when morning comes, rides on again." And he continues, "But now he came amongst his own dear children who knew him. To the world he gives his compassion, but to his lovers he gives his love." I'll read a bit more. Taking 3 or 4 selected disciples with him, he now traveled India, for it is mostly in India in this age that men love God. From Bombay to Calcutta, from the Himalayas to Ceylon, crisscrossing the miles between, seeking his dear ones in bazaars and jungles and mountain recesses, as mother caring for them, as friend encouraging and enlisting their service in his work, as beloved receiving their love and giving them greater love. Now, God as a man accepts as a frame the limitations of man without diminishing his godhood. In fact, limitation is the glorious jewel of his crown. So it was that God did not use his infinite power to draw them to him, but suffered the roads to them. Nor did he in his omniscience mark them directly, but sent his disciples ahead to follow the trails of rumor and intuition and observation and bring them to where he was staying. They were not to mention Baba's name, but must of themselves persuade the must to come with them to see their, quotes, brother. Now, just as a man tinkering and tuning cars or plowing a paddock does not, at some stranger's invitation, knock off to go on a little trip. So, one absorbed in the business of God wouldn't come with them unless the master had given them a key to the door of the saint's consciousness. That's right. But these children knew who called them. But though their souls were wholly engaged in meeting God, now that he was summoning them into his glorious presence, they held back from honor's responsibility and trouble. They who were campfires held back from joining the bushfires sweeping the forest. They who were creeks and rivers were appalled at the prospect of being brought into the presence of the ocean. Chati Baba, when they went for him, complained he was too busy. Abdul Qadir Jilani greeted them with reverence and murmured, Meher Baba, and promised he would come later. Gulab said, he wants to paint me with the colors of divinity. He wants to paint me with the colors of divinity, but I do not want that. And when one pressed his feet in reverence and spoke softly the name of God, he cried out, he has caught me. He wants to send me to the great homeland, but I don't want to go there. The homeland is the mountaintop ineffable, which lies across a chasm from the yellow castle or the house of many mansions. The house is reached by 3 steps, the first 3 planes. The threshold is the 4th plane, exposed to the hurricanes of desire, dark, only heroes may cross. Within its safety and light and music and singing, this is the house of lovely song, which on its further side opens onto the mountain where one now sees beloved God. But even when God as the master, love as the beloved, anxious for his lover's safe crossing, extends his hand over the pitiless gulf, fear and reluctance to cross over into the bliss of union still holds the lover back. For the crossing is fearful, and fearful is loss of all that one knows and is, even as in the world we mostly prefer the safety and pleasure of visioning to crossing the space between ourselves and vision's consummation. The work began in 39 in Ajmer, jewel that Moinuddin Chisti set in the Aravalli Hills 600 years ago. Moinuddin Chisti, who ate with his ears music, which in Persian lingo is food for the soul, as did Milarepa in the wilderness, as did Ibrahim bi-Adham when he was crossing the desert. Quote, and God was giving me my daily bread without exertion on my part, as did Moses. Yes, baby. As did Moses and Jesus and Nanak, as did with their ears or by their breath or something. Well, then I'll stop right there. And he goes on to various different musts that Baba contacted. I'll pick up with 1996. Okay, here's another song that I discovered on that tape, which I wrote back in 1981. And is very sad. It's just a very sad song. I've tried not to sing sad songs here. In fact, this may be the saddest song I've ever written. And it reminds me of a little story. Do you want to play while I'm talking? You want to play while I'm talking, this story? Yeah? Reminds me a little bit of this. Never mind the story. Never mind the story. We'll go straight into the song. Okay. You took my hand and you led me away into a night that was stormy and gray. You took my heart and you said it's okay. Kissed me one time as you opened my mind and filled it with hate. You were a friend that I needed to trust, and in the end I decided I must. You took my love and you turned it to rust, and now my heart is as shattered and ground up as dust. In you I trust, in you I trust, long as the day. In you I trust, and now you've gone away. You told me once I will never be true, faithful and honest like I never knew. And then you vanished like bright morning dew. Now I'm alone and I know I was right to believe you. In you I trust, in you I trust, long as the day. In you I trust, and now you've gone away. I did want to tell a little story. Lena, allow me to tell a little story here. There was a radio personality named Dick Sommer in New York, very popular. And I got to know him at some point. And he was also a professional hypnotherapist. And in his work, even on the air, he used the skills he had of the power of suggestion to help people who might be negatively affected sometimes by something that he played, some song. And at one time, and I didn't know that until one time he was playing the song by Laura Branagan. How am I supposed to live without you? Now that I've been loving you so long, how am I supposed to live without you when all that I've been living for is gone? That's abbreviating it a bit, collapsing it. And at the end of this really pathetically desperate, sad, hopeless song, in which she keeps repeating, how am I supposed to live without you? He let the music end and then quietly spoke into the microphone. That's a good question. How? And just like that, he let that word enter the consciousness of everyone who was being influenced to associate with all the desperate moments in their own lives. How? That's the question. How do I carry on? How? How do I live a full life without you? How? So this sad song made me want to tell that story. Next time I'm going to read the next 5 ghazals in my book, 424 Ways to Find Your Lover, which is not a personal ad or manual. It's how to find the divine lover within oneself who is constantly singing the song of love to the divine beloved. And as I said before, I self-published this about a dozen years ago, and most of these I haven't read since then, so I don't know what's coming next. I hope I'm not embarrassed. This is Ghazal 101. It's called Santa's Gift List. I think I'm going to be embarrassed. Tony is such a good little boy. Haven't you noticed? He never breaks out of his mold, but he does get pissed. And anger is allowed, especially the real masculine kind, expressing deep frustration, but never quite becoming blind. Yes, Tony's a good boy. He follows all the rules. Oh, sure, we let him break a few, but those are not the jewels. After all, we have to give the kid some latitude, so he doesn't develop a really bad attitude. Sure, he can cut a figure like a skater on the ice, as long as he remains good, and his wife remains nice. For all his whining and complaining, Tony never really tries to make a real difference, and he never ever lies. And so we've got him where we want him. Attaboy. What good's a precious need when you can have this brand new toy? Ooh, Santa's Gift List 101. This one I sort of remember. Someone close that there was a real rift with. And this is Ghazal 102. It's called A Chance Meeting. I saw you yesterday on the street in a place you wouldn't be and called out your name. You stopped to look at me. We looked at each other a while that way. Was it really you? For all the divine synchronicity, it seemed too good to be true. You with me, baby? You with me, baby? You know who I'm writing about? You know who I'm writing about? Let me go on. Yeah? Yeah? There'll be a song after this one. There'll be a song after this. Was it really you? For all the divine synchronicity, it seemed too good to be true. Could such an ancient enmity be healed by a chance meeting, revealing the even deeper streams of love? There was no greeting. There was no real encounter. We just stood there staring, as if at a familiar stranger, with curiosity, not caring. My guess is that it wasn't even really you I saw. And yet I also had the feeling of an opening door. Using proxy people, God shows how easy it can be for me to really see you and you to really see me. And to realize that all it takes is one of us to just cross the street. Yet in the end, we let that moment go. We did not meet. That was Ghazal 102, A Chance Meeting. People are going to misinterpret that. They're going to think you're blowing raspberries at that poem. They're going to think they don't know. Okay, the next one, Ghazal 103, The Symphony of the Self. I have no idea. It looks interesting, though. I am the conductor in this symphony of the self. I am. And from my perfect beingness, I lead the rest because I can. The smaller conscious part of me presents a problem plaintively, along with a desired outcome, appealing now to all of me. I call upon the power of the aspects of the self, the four friends of my soul, and dust some others off the shelf. Major and minor players, aspects of one being, sing their signature melodies as an aid to my pure seeing. Depending on the problem, on the purpose, on the goal, I orchestrate them seamlessly to make my patient self whole. In the end, it may all seem just like a dream, or an orchestral bath, or a sweet dessert with luscious cream. Taste the flavor of it on your lips when you return from this state of perfect reverie, and take with you the bliss. Ghazal 103, the Symphony of the Self. This one, number 104, Separation's Nearness. It's never a vacation when you leave. I do not feel elation, neither do I grieve. A sense of freedom comes momentarily, along with a sweet sadness not to have you here with me. The world is so full of doing that when it's through, you will be back with me and me with you. And thank God for such easy communication, electronically and by inner love relations. What God has made cannot be torn asunder, even when bodies go away. How is that, I wonder? But never mind, since union really is the way of things, why not just enjoy the truth and all the gifts it brings? One thing is certain, whether I laugh or scream or shout, every day the tide comes in as it lovingly went out. That's Ghazal 104, Separation's Nearness. Sleepyhead Elena, Sleepyhead Elena. I'm sorry I had to start so late today. This is 105. It's called Some Hope. I tried to see like Superman, telescope and microscope. God gave glorious eyes to me, but I was such a dope. I wanted to see into things and through them too, but that was never a job for physical eyes to do. Somehow I mixed up these fleshy balls with eyes divine. If I had just left well enough alone, I'd be seeing just fine. Teachers have opinions, and sages speak truth. But who was there to correct that error made in my impressionable youth? I chose to make a comic book my reality, and now I long for the single elegant gift you gave, to see. Can I break a lifetime's pattern of false intention and interfering? Go back to the past and make some space where sagebrush was a clearing? Through time travel, a spiritual thing, my inner vision has depth and scope. Here in this present, I release the past. And at last I have some hope. Okay. And some more music. I was going to do one song, but then I decided to do two to end off. This is another one of these 1981 discoveries. when Zeke heard me listening to it on the computer, on my Logic Pro, as I was recording the tape, transferring the tape to digital. She was really enjoying it. I think she really enjoyed the attitude of it. It's called Knock, Knock, Who's There? Knock, knock, who's there? I don't know and I don't care. Ever since she went away, I can't face another day. Knock, knock, who's there? I don't know. I'm in the chair, don't wanna move, don't wanna stray. Whoever you are, I wish you'd go away, 'cause I can't face another day. The chair is blue and so am I. The sun is due, I'm gonna cry. I never thought you meant it when you said we'd never meet again. The sun is up, but I am down. I used to smile, but now I frown. And when I laugh, I'm just a clown, pretending I don't mind you're not around. And all I hear is knock, knock, who's there? I don't know and I don't care. Ever since you went away, I can't face another day. Knock, knock, who's there? I don't know. I'm in the chair, don't wanna move, don't wanna stray. Whoever you are, I wish you'd go away, 'cause I can't face another day. I really think I've had enough. Life was fine, but now it's rough. Your heart was tender, now it's tough. My brain is filled with useless stuff. I really think I'll chuck it all. Nowhere to stand, nowhere to fall, no place to stay, no one to call. I really don't care anymore at all. And I don't wanna hear knock, knock, who's there? I don't know and I don't care. Ever since you went away, I can't face another day. Knock, knock, who's there? I don't know. I'm in the chair, don't wanna move, don't wanna stray. Whoever you are, I wish you'd go away, 'cause I can't face another day. Your love was true, your love was right, your love was day and now it's night. Sweet abundance, now there's blight. Fearlessness and now there's fright. Your love was good, your love was fine, your love was sweet as mellow wine. But now I only taste the dregs. I wanna throw a bag of rotten eggs at someone, but I don't wanna hear knock, knock, who's there? I don't know and I don't care. Ever since you went away, I can't face another day. Knock, knock, who's there? I don't know and I don't care. I'm in the chair, don't wanna move, don't wanna stray. Whoever you are, I wish you'd go away, 'cause I can't face another day. So never think you got it made, and life is in a scale that's weighed with debts and dues you never knew. With love is false and love is true. So never think you got it cinched. The game is tied, the win is clinched. You might wake up some sunny day and find, like me, the sun has gone away. And you won't wanna hear knock, knock, who's there? I don't know and I don't care. Ever since you went away, I can't face another day. Knock, knock, who's there? I don't know. I'm in the chair, don't wanna move, don't wanna stray. Whoever you are, I wish you'd go away, 'cause I can't face another day. Ever since you went away, I'm feeling like I'm in a play. There's nothing more for me to say. There's nothing left for me to say. There's nothing more for me to say. And since I didn't want to end on a complete, like, two sad separation songs, I picked one more. It's almost a little goofy, but it's also kind of sweet. You know, back in the 50s, when I was just tiny, the early rock songs sometimes sang a lot about angels, you know. Teen angel, can you hear me? Songs like that. And so this song is in that kind of genre. It's called Song to My Guardian Angel. Looking over this great big world, I've seen so many different girls, but none of them can smile the way she could, like I knew that she would. I knew that she would. Now she's gone far away, and I'm searching for her each and every day, but I don't know where to start. Put the key in my heart, turn the key in my heart. Here's a song to my guardian angel, send my baby back home to me. Tell her that I love her, and I'm waiting for the day when she will come my way. Guardian angel, send her here today. Where, oh, where could she be? Why doesn't she come back to me? Why, oh, why would she stray so far away? I'm searching for her each and every day. Here's a song to my guardian angel, send my baby back home to me. Tell me that I love her and that I'm waiting for the day that she will come my way. Guardian angel, send her here today. I roam this whole world over to find my girl, for she alone is the one and only real lover that I've ever known, that I've ever really known. But there's no more use in trying. A needle in a haystack's all it is. I'm gonna give up on my crying. Won't you help me find her? Oh, won't you help me find her? Here's a song to my guardian angel, send my baby back home to me. Tell her that I love her and that I'm waiting for the day that she will come my way. Guardian angel, send me here today. Guardian angel, send her here today. Guardian angel, send her here today. Okay, so I end with a silly song. It's nice to be back. I hope you enjoyed this exploration and excavation of old songs. I don't know what I'm going to find each time. Thank you so much for being here. God willing, I'll be back in around a week. I'm just going to quickly come over and say hi to whoever I see is here. You want to play, Elena? You can play. Go ahead. Oh, hey, Beth. Hi. Thank you. Debbie. Whoa, nice to see you here. They don't let me see the last few people, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's really great. And for everyone else who's seen it or is going to come and see the video later, God bless. Thank you so much. And I'm happy to share all this with you. It is now exactly 9 o'clock. See you And there's Elena signing us off with that last chord. Bye now.